Alright, welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most, and welcome to Seaview Garden. Seaview Gardens in Jamaica, man. This story that I'm going to talk about, though, I've been waiting a while to do this story, and I had to let it sink in for a minute because this story wasn't no fun story. It wasn't no funny story. Yeah, it's a story that looks at us as a people. Right, but to get you a bit familiar with Seaview Garden first, let me say this. Some of the greatest people come out of Seaview Garden. You have the great Shabba Rankin that came out of Seaview Garden, and Shabba Ranks actually, on his last visit to Jamaica, walked through Seaview Garden with a crowd of people following their superstar. Dexter Daps, who is doing big things across the world right now, is from Seaview Garden and still don't left out Seaview Garden. Matter of fact, this picture right here, Dexter string up sounds in front of him house, and I have a joyful time in Seaview Garden. And in the next picture, you're going to see man like Nesbeth, Blackman, Popcorn, and Dexter Daps right there in Seaview Garden. So I don't want people to think that this is a jungle area where everyone is scared and no one goes there and nothing good happens there. But everything is not all joyful for everybody, because this young man right here simply got dashed away. Right, that's in a Seaview Garden. And the sad part about it is he was just about to leave Jamaica. He was gonna fly out. You know, one time you're there at Jamaica, right, and you're getting ready to leave, to fly out, your papers come through. You ever wonder why your elders tell you, said, don't tell nobody say you go a foreign, you know. Shut your mouth. I mean, don't even tell your best friend at school, you know. And I wondered why. Yeah, but Lord have mercy, look, check this out. It's like prison. Misery loves company. And I'm not saying that Jamaica is prison, but I'm saying a lot of people that are living there view it as them being stuck in a place like prison and them can't come out. And they don't want you to come out either. They want you to suffer with them. So it's like when people are doing time in prison, say for instance, you get in there and you have 6 months in, right? Whatever your charges are, a 6 month them give you. You go in there and you're now in there with a man that's doing 25 years. He's already 25 years old and he's about to do 25 years. He's looking at coming out or up for parole at 50. You are 25 years old. You'll be out before you are 26 years old. That man don't really want you to leave. So what he will do is he will either stab you up in there, set you up to get into fights in there, and hopefully you will get damaged in there, or you will have to defend yourself in there and end up killing somebody to where you went in for 6 months and end up with a life sentence because you're defending yourself behind bars. Now you are stuck in there with him for all the years that he will be in there as well. That mentality is actually a reality that I just explained to you, and you can talk to some people who've done time in prison and they will tell you that that is true. It seems to be the same thing that happened here. Sad story. So this little youth was getting ready to fly out, brother and sisters, and boy, them knock him down within days of him flying out. So residents of Flora C in Seaview Gardens are still in disbelief over the gruesome dash of this 15-year-old Cleon Morgan. Morgan was reportedly stabbed to death in the neighboring Yellow Sea Drive area on his way from school on Monday afternoon. The youth did not come from school. Never bother nobody. He went to school. It's not a skip school picnic. It's not a go mix up in a ray picnic. Coming from school. When the star visited his home, a crowd had gathered trying to bring comfort to his grieving 60-year-old mother, Margaret Morgan. So you're wondering now how his mother is 60, and he's only 15, which means his mother would have waited way up in age to have him, right? So again, it's not no picnic where you can say, well, teenage moms is the problem and she had him at 15 and see that she at 30, him at 15 and him get that way. His mom, a big responsible woman, you know what I'm saying, put her life together before she have her picnic and these kind of things. Put all your ducks in a row and things still go wrong. God no. But their intention was betrayed as members of the crowd periodically broke out in tears as they shared memories of him and they too needed to be comforted. The common sentiment was that Cleon was a respectful young man and he was loved by the community because he wasn't no trouble giver. Also, his tiny little frame did not prevent him from standing up for other people. One old lady tell me one time, she said, Miss Margaret, this a little boy, yeah? You know, some picnic get trouble. Me? And some of them just trouble me all the time, you know. But you see, Cleon, him take them on. Cleon say, oh no, leave the old lady alone. She say, Miss Margaret, and my boy this, you know. His mother shared. Nobody can diss his mother. His mother is in pride and joy. We're talking about his 60-year-old mother, which he was very close to. Anybody Cleon see with a bag, Cleon go take it out of them hand. One lady all say, all when the bag light, Cleon take the bag from me and carry the bag for me same way. Imagine that. You know, they always say the good die young, and we always wonder why, man. Like a little youth where, I can tell you right now, say a lot of the youths, them, they not praying that. They're not looking at that like to help the community and protect the elders in my community. Most of the little youth, them know vanity and greed mash up their mind because this whole internet thing, and they're able to access so much to view, and they want to live like American rappers or like dancehall reggae superstars who are flying in Benz and Beamers and touring the place and driving name brand. All those things are needed for people who are in the entertainment field. You don't have to look flashy every day. You're not an entertainer. You don't need to entertain. You need to live life on a productive, progressive level. But them not understanding that. So Cleon is a youth who used to take the bag from the people them and carry it. Them say all when the bag light, him take the bag and carry it for them. His mother told the Star that she was making arrangements for him to travel to the United States this summer, within a month or so. Me I plan to send him up for the summer because him brother said him now go make him come back after him come up for the summer. I'm just go keep him up there. I just school me did a wait pan for lock so me can send him away cause him have him visa already. She cried. Gosh. Morgan said that she would have left Jamaica today to seek medical treatment in the US, and she was making preparations for that. So his mom was ill and she was trying to go get some medical treatment in the United States of America. Again, brings us to the point where Edward Seaga, they claim he was traveling in the US when he took ill. When my thing is, all our politicians fly out, and even citizens who can afford to fly out. But why can't we have that type of top class medical care in Jamaica so we don't have to fly out for the ones who can't afford it? But anyways, his mom was about to fly out to the US that day that her son was killed to actually go get, not the day her son was killed, but the day that the crowd had gathered at her house to console her was supposed to be the day she was supposed to fly out of Jamaica to go get medical care in the US. Her son would have came up in the summer, which was a month away, and his brother, his older brother who lives in the US, would have kept him here and not sent him back home. She was home waiting for her youngest son to come home from school when she received the tragic news. Me say, me go town yesterday morning, Monday morning, go buy some breadfruit, and in the evening, me know say, him soon come. Me look the wood them. Me say me a wait till Cleon come for roast the breadfruit them for me. And when me go in the bathroom, hear somebody bawl out say, "Why, a Cleon?" Me hear them say, "Lay, wait him and stab him." And them stab him all in him yai, she said. Gosh, man. All in him eye, no people. Psst. Can you imagine you in your bathroom at home, you clean up your house and you're waiting for your 15-year-old who is a responsible youth to come home from school like he does every day, and that's the news that you get? Stab him up all over him body, all in him yai. Them butcher me little boy. 7 stab them give me now. For what? Me no know. Him just celebrate him 15th birthday last month, she cried. His mother said that Penwood High School students had dreamed, this student had dreamed of becoming a pilot, and he was also a very eloquent speaker. Me and Cleon go embassy, and them almost take me visa. A Cleon talk for me. Tell the lady say, you have a very intelligent boy here. When him done talk, she stamped the visa and give it to away. She said, me no know how me a go manage without him. Cleon was my right hand, she said. Then take away my right hand. Oh boy. So you can imagine, like she said, he had dreams of being a pilot. And I have no doubt that he would have accomplished that. He is so eloquently well spoken that his mom took him to go get the visas looked after, and they were about to take hers. Because, you know, she chat like this and then not really understand what she went to say, and then sitting there. And it was her son that cleared everything up, and the lady that took both of them passports, stamped them visa, and told her, you have a very intelligent son here. Let that sink in. So shout out to the one them who got their papers straight and are about to fly out. Do like the old time people them tell we if you do it here when time it was our turn to do it from way back when. Alright? Take your time and move and don't tell nobody where you're going. Not even your best friend. Them must wake up and realize that you flew out, and then you can write and correspond with them after. Okay? It sounds bad. And I know a lot of people are going to say, SouFlo, shut them out. People fly out all the time. But, like the old people them say, who can hear? Alright. Leave your comments in the comment section below, man, and have a wonderful, blessed day. I'm out. Peace.